My name is ShannanWilliams, and I'm on the spot.
What was it about UJM specifically that said, this is where my heart is?
I just love the variety of the routines because I did train in a lot of different dance styles. I feel like I get to do hip hop, but then I get to do like jazz, and there's some burlesque type pieces. There's the African, Haitian, the dance hall and reggaeton, and it's just a good variety because I really like it all.
Why did you start fitness?
I've always been very athletic, so I've played a lot of sports in high school, and I've danced my whole life. I mean, pretty much since I was 2. I've taken all different styles to dance, and UJM really is a combination of the two. I was just taking UJM fitness classes in the Bay Area. I moved from Northern California about 2.5 years ago, and it wasn't here in San Diego when I got here, and I was really addicted. That was what I was doing. It was an escape for me from a lot of different stresses that I was going through. So in a lot of ways, I look at UGM as something that was life-saving because it helped me find myself again. Instructing, they have been asking me to do it. Some of my friends in the Bay are instructors of hip-hop and UGM and Zumba. But I didn't really consider it because I was too busy. I had a business. I was like a chicken with my head cut off already. So instructing, it was like, no, I can't add anything to my plate. And then when I moved here, it wasn't here, and I was devastated. UGM, there's something about the unity of it that brings people together, and you really become part of a family. And when you lose that, you're losing another family. So here, it was a good opportunity not only to become an instructor, but to start building that community. There was a few people that were working hard to bring it. Sam and Leah were 2 that very strong at the beginning. Here in San Diego, Charles, there's a few people, and then since then, just watching it grow, it's been amazing.
What would you say to convince people to just go and try it one time?
Probably I would just say that nobody really cares. Like you'd be in there, nobody cares what you're doing. Everyone's too focused on what they're doing. It's just like when you're giving a speech, you know, and you have to give a speech next. You're not really listening to the person in front of you. You're thinking about what you've got to do. So, you know, just don't focus on the fact that you can't dance. You feel like, oh, you don't know if you could do it. It might be awkward. If you like to dance and that's something that's part of you, then go and enjoy yourself. Enjoy your life. You only get one here on earth. Life is precious and very short. And you never know if you're going to have tomorrow, so you might as well live.
What was the driving force that said to you, Shannon, you need to go back to dance? Like,
to go back to it, having my daughter.
Okay.
Because it was like, I need to be healthy, both mentally, physically, and emotionally, like, for her now. It's no longer just about me.
What advice would you give yourself as a younger person? Or what advice would you give your 15-year-old daughter?
Well, if I could travel back, I would tell myself that there could potentially be a future in dance. Because when I was younger, I was kind of told that there was no future in dance as being a career. I was told there was futures, but they all involved pole. So things have changed with like a lot of different dance, like even Dancing with the Stars and things like that, have brought dance into a different. It's different now in the eyes of the public, and and dance fitness. I would tell myself that I should have stayed with it then also, because there was a long period of time that I gave it up. And during that time, I really was missing a huge part of myself. And for my 15-year-old daughter, which I will have in a few years, I'll tell her that she just needs to follow her dreams, like, you know, stick with her passions and never betray herself, her true self, and to give 100% of herself to that. And you really can't fail when you do that.
Who is the person who has influenced you the most? Who has made you Shannon?
I'm gonna have to go with my mom. It's hard to just say my mom, but because my dad also, but my mother, as far as always being there right by my side, like when I'm pursuing these passions, she's just like, yeah, like gung-ho, like a cheerleader behind you. She's always telling me to go forward. She's very forward thinking. I didn't give her enough credit when I was younger.
Who does?
I really didn't. I really did not. But as I've gotten older, I don't know when you hit that age where you start seeing your parents in different lights. But for me, with her, she's wise beyond her years, and I think she's always been there for me. So I have to give her credit as to who I am today, I think.
If there was one thing that you could change about our society or the world, what would it be?
I would love to see the society work on kindness, even if it's simple measures of just random acts of kindness to each other. It really can be that you can make someone's year by just doing something nice.
Do you jam too?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Sometimes. Well,
Some?
When she's allowed to.
Oh.
She's got to be old enough at certain places.
at home.
At home?
At home, we make up our own.
Oh, okay. Oh, see, this is the good thing about having a parent who's an instructor, huh? Why should people come dance with your mom?
Because she's an amazing dancer.
Ah, you would know. You're her daughter. You're funny. Say goodbye.
Bye.
To me, this means so much more than just like, oh, I saw you at the gym and I spent 15 minutes with you. It's probing, you know, into your life. It's wondering what your brain thinks like, the kind of person that you are. And, you know, I go off of energy, just like you. I think that energy is projected, and some people are very good at reading it. And I never got bad energy from you.
Oh.
So you have the combination that you need to be successful in shaping the community. And I wouldn't ask people to do on the spot if it was for any other reason. I'm very thankful that you gave me this opportunity.
Awesome. Well, I'm thankful for doing it. You know, I'm happy to do it.